All right. Coach, just a quick word about what some of your players were saying and how excited they were, and it was a little bit lost on you, wasn't it?
It really was. You know, I gathered the fact that it's a big deal to win here. The players were really excited with about 5 minutes to go in the game. In the huddles, I can't hardly even talk. They're just saying, we're going to beat WT at WT. And I'm like, oh, we just need to win this next possession. After the game, they were super excited. And obviously, we're excited to win our first Lone Star Conference game. To win a road win, to get a road win is a big deal. But I gathered that it was pretty special to them. We only have one player on the team that's ever won here. So for everybody else, you know, it was their first and their last time to beat WT at WT. We won't play them here again. So it was a big deal to them. You could tell by, you know, just how they were responding the last few minutes of the game. They realized that we had a chance to actually win here. And then after the game, you know, it was a pretty celebratory group in the locker room.
It was a 5-point win, but there were a couple of late threes they made. I mean, it was a really solid win, and it was a 3-point deficit midway through the second half. And you guys.
I think one of the big turning points for us is Kelsey Smith caught the ball at the free throw line and just drove in for a layup really hard. And sometimes she looks a little bit uncomfortable putting the ball on the floor, but she just looked like it was just second nature to her then. I think that fired our team up just to see her doing that. I mean, she has that capability. We picked up some big offensive rebounds that allowed us to get some extra possessions. And, you know, that's something that we've got to do every night. And I think that they, you know, took that seriously down the stretch in the second half, that we needed to keep them off the boards, and then we needed to keep the ball alive down at our end. And we've got a lot of good scorers on the team, and I think that as a coach, you've got to find a way to, you know, identify what the strengths are of your individual players and put them in a system where they can really excel. And a lot of it really helped us get the ball in their hands when they were open. Nobody in the league is going to be surprised when she hits a shot. So, you know, people are going to key in on her, and I think she did a good job finding the open man. Really did a great job of crashing the boards, especially late in the second half, and that's something we'd like to see from her every night. So a very well-rounded game for her.
Finally, you talked about three-point shooter. Sadie Dickinson got the start with Paige Parliament having an ankle issue, and Sadie delivered. I mean, the first 10 seconds she had a three-pointer, and she had 2 threes in the first minute.
She did.
She was terrific tonight.
We have 11 kids on our roster. They all have the green light to shoot the three. We work on it daily. So we want to shoot those open three-point shots. And Sadie has a textbook three-point shot. It just looks effortless. And our players had kind of warned me that the WT crowds really cheers and everything until the other team scores. And I said, then we need to score really quickly. So, you know, about the first 5-6 seconds of the game, we get the ball and Sadie knocks down 3, and everybody had to sit down. So that kind of quieted the crowd a little bit.
And so now the plan is to try to get ready for Eastern New Mexico.
Absolutely. We've got a couple of days to get ready for them. Really excited to be at home. It'll be our first at home conference game, so it's a big deal for us. It's really hard to win on the road wherever you go. So this was a really nice win for us to start conference play. But now, you know, we've got to back it up with a win at home on Saturday. So, you know, we're out there to see our first doubleheader at home.